Okay, good afternoon. I apologize for not being in my office for most of the time. Just I have almost 5-6 lectures every day. I've been averaging almost 5-6 lectures, so that's why I'm far away from my office. But in case you need to see me, hopefully today, I have time tomorrow in the afternoon, and then plenty of time next week. So if you need to see me. Today's session, hopefully you still have 3 lectures. This is one, then we have another session after the GI exam, and then you have 1 lecture with Dr. Raja, I believe. So we'll be discussing reactive oxygen species next Thursday, and that would be 3 lectures left. Today's lecture is going to have 6 MCQs in the final. All lectures after the midterm will have 6 questions. Lectures before the midterm will have 2 to 3 questions. Honestly, this lecture for the day, I won't give it 1 MCQ, but it's not my choice. I've been told 6 MCQs per lecture. Why? Because I really can summarize it in few words. This is mostly physics. Thermodynamics, chemistry, exothermic, endothermic. Yeah, we all hate. I hate chemistry myself, actually. But
how many questions will you provide?
Well, we will have around. I don't know. I need to check it. It's been emailed to me. I have to look at it. I'm not going to give you an answer until I'm confident about it. Okay. So, why are we studying bioenergetics? Simple. We're going to look into why do we have always ATP in every reaction to provide energy. But how does it happen? And this is where we're going to talk about free energy and so on. So we do have 2 terms here. Excuse me. Okay. And I'll start sending some people also who are sitting here. And they're not stopping their talk. Now, if we look into the learning objectives, we have 4 learning objectives where basically we do expect you to describe the relationship between bioenergetics and thermodynamics. So we have to define these 2 terms. Then you do need to know about the first and second laws of thermodynamics. This is physics lecture basically, but we'll just briefly touch upon these laws. And then we'll describe Gibbs free energy, and we'll talk about Gibbs free energy chain. And then we're going to talk about how ATP could act as an energy carrier. Here's my question to you. Have you ever thought about what's the main source of energy in our bodies? The first one to be utilized. Phosphocreatine. Why? Because phosphocreatine can provide energy to the ADP to form ATP. So when your muscles utilize the phosphocreatine, how does it utilize it? It converts ADP to ATP. But how? Why? Why is it that it's capable of providing that energy to ADP? This is what we're going to be describing as well today. So we'll talk about it. I'm going to try and simplify things for you as simple as possible. I'm not going to, as I said, I'm not going to get into the details of thermodynamics and so on. So if you look into bioenergetics, thermodynamics, definition of thermodynamics, it's a branch of physics that is dealing with energy changes. This is thermodynamics. We're talking about energy changes. So what about bioenergetics that we have in biochemistry, and that is energy changes basically, but during metabolic reactions. So in a sense, we could say that bioenergetics is part of the thermodynamics. Bioenergetics is part of thermodynamics. What are the laws of thermodynamics? Well, the first law states that energy could change form, could be transported from one place to another, but it cannot be destroyed or created. We cannot create energy. It gets transferred from one form or the other. Now you're sitting, your temperature is 37 degrees centigrade. Do you think you're transforming energy? Yes, how? Your body temperature is being basically transmitted to the universe. Simple. This is how energy gets transformed from your body to the atmosphere. This is one way of transformation. Why does it happen? And so on. This is what we're going to be describing, but at the same time, we didn't create that. Where did you get the energy from? From eating. From nutrition, right? I mean, basically, this is the whole idea. You capture that energy in catabolic pathways. When you ate, you removed all the energy, the electrons that is present in the diet into your body, and then you utilize that energy to synthesize whatever you need in your body. That is anabolic pathways. So we have catabolic pathways. We're degrading nutritional products or whatever diet you're eating into what we call energy-free compounds. What are the energy-free compounds that you're producing? What about CO2 you're breathing? Does it have energy? It's gone. I mean, what's the end product of NADH and oxyphosphorylation? CO2, right? Excuse me. CO2, right? So we converted basically the food into CO2, into water, right? These are all energy basically depleted products. That's how we look at it. Where did that energy go? I mean, we moved all these nutritional products or diet that we have or precursors into energy-free products such as CO2, water that we lose. Where was that energy captured? Into our body in anabolic pathways. That's the whole idea. We didn't create that energy. We just changed or transformed the way it looks. And that's the whole idea of bioenergetics. Now, the second law of thermodynamics, any spontaneous chemical or physical change is always accompanied by an increase in the disorder of the universe. Here's the thing, your cells are basically trying to form more ordered structure. When we have proteins, for instance, you digest it, then you form more proteins, right, in your body that you need. That is more order than what you've taken. Then why is it that the system here we have is always, we're trying to increase the disorder of the universe? You're sitting right now, you're emitting heat, right? Where does this heat go?
To the universe.
To the universe. You're creating more disordered universe. But for your body, it's different. You're getting more order. The cells, your cells, tend to go for more ordered structures, but the universe is getting more disordered. Why do you think we have the ozone problem now? The heat that we're emitting, gases, and so on. So this is the whole idea. You have to look into your cells versus the universe. We're mean. We try to go for more ordered structures in our bodies, but we're messing up the universe. So, we have another word for disorder called entropy. Entropy is disorder or randomness. I think you had this in chemistry, right?
Yes.
Okay, so nothing new. Now, if you look into the laws of thermodynamics that we could apply to living organisms, we, as organisms, cannot create energy from nothing. That's the first